About exactly pretty much 1 week before ADCC, I hurt my left knee. Initially, I thought it was another meniscus tear, but it turns out it was actually a full ACL tear. I went into ADCC, definitely didn't perform how I wanted to, you know. I definitely think the knee kind of screwed things up. You know, it messed up my weight cut. I couldn't train the whole week of. My gas tank was a lot worse because I wasn't able to train. So that was definitely, you know, a big factor going into that event. After ADCC, I ended up going down to Florida because that's where my surgeon is. I got an MRI done, and it turns out it was a full ACL tear, and I had like a stress fracture on my femur. That's the surgeon actually told me that that's why I thought it was meniscus, is because I had the stress fracture on my femur, which was on the outside. It was definitely super unexpected. You know, I definitely didn't think I fully tore my ACL. You know, it sucks. Past few weeks I've been doing a lot of thinking on whether or not I want to get surgery. You know, I know there's certain athletes out there like Spencer Lee, you know, a couple of other jiu-jitsu athletes as well that don't have ACLs and are able to go out and compete fine. So I decided, you know, I was going to do a little 3-month trial run of just doing rehab and no surgery, and just trying, you know, continue on with my jiu-jitsu career without an ACL on my left leg. So we'll see how this trial run goes, and, you know, hopefully I won't have to get surgery, which would, you know, put me out for a year. Right now we're you know, pretty much a month out from ADCC. This is about my 3rd day back training. I'm rolling pretty hard. You know, I'm able to wrestle and everything. I'm still scared to, you know, shoot the 2 knees just because I'm afraid of that strong, you know, heel to butt connection. But I haven't even, you know, started my PT yet. I have my first PT session scheduled for next Tuesday. So if I'm doing all this without, you know, even starting PT yet, I feel like once, you know, I build the muscles up around my leg, that it'll be feeling pretty much back to normal. I've gotten, you know, 2 surgeries done in the past 2 years. Initially was a meniscus repair on my right knee. The repair failed, so I had to get another one. That was like maybe 2-3 months before ADCC. So I had to get that taken care of. And now, a week before ADCC, fully tear my ACL, and, you know, might need ACL reconstruction depending on how this trial run goes. I mean, you know, it sucks, but, you know, I'm not too down about it. You know, it happened. You know, getting all depressed about it's not going to change anything. It's not going to make anything better. So, you know, just put it behind me and keep moving forward. I mean, I want to get this feeling 100%, you know, back to normal. And then I really need to get better at competing. You know, I think that was another factor. I was really unable to be active throughout this last year due to the knee injuries and stuff. And, you know, with me, it's like I'm still not able to transfer how I train in the training room out to the competition mats. And, you know, I was really, where I noticed a really big difference was when I was competing often. You know, I did 3 WNO events in a row, and then my match against Dante, it was, you know, one of my best performances to date. And I think a big reason for that was because I was being very active beforehand. You know, every time I went out and competed, you guys saw I did a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And, you know, I just need to get better at competing. So that's another thing I'm really going to work on over this, you know, next year to 2 years. I want to be as active as I can, get on as many events as I can, just to, you know, build the skill of getting good at competing. Now we're switching gears up a little bit. You know, this, you know, past year pretty much has been mainly focused on ADCC, but now we got tons of other events coming up. You know, Nicky Rod's doing EBI. Isaac has Polaris, so now we're going to be switching up the gears a little bit to focus on more overtimes and sub-only events. You know, it's been very positionally orientated in the gym, and now we're going to start working back into our submission game. You know, I'm always happy to help, you know, my friends and teammates get ready for competitions, you know, helping them with their camps, telling them what they need to work on. So yeah, I mean, it'll be a good next few months.